The film Alien Armageddon was originally conceived back in 1997. I was working on my first film, and it was involving the Nephilim invading the Earth, doing terrible things to mankind, but it was a very small budget film in limited locations. I always had in my head that this was part of a much larger invasion of the planet. The mythos of the Nephilim have been used a lot in my films. I guess every film I do takes place in the same universe, and so it's very interesting. If you watch all the films as they progress, you can see and learn different aspects about the Nephilim and their role in humanity's progression. Setting films in the same universe is not really a new thing, but for me it was just always logical, you know, to tell a bigger story and to expand upon the universe as each film progresses. And I guess Alien Armageddon is the penultimate film in that it really explains who the Nephilim are, where they came from, what their purpose is, and really how they work. If you watch my previous film, Humanity's End, you get to hear about the Nephilim as, you know, in the year 2834, oppressing humanity and pretty much wiping out the last remnants of humanity. So now we go back and see why there's a grudge against humanity. Coincidentally, a film came out called Battle LA, and I'd already called my film Battleground Los Angeles because I'm in Los Angeles and I thought that's an appropriate place to shoot a movie. So it's a very bad coincidence. And of course the whole concept was very similar as well, but I decided I better rename my film Alien Armageddon because I don't want to be associated with, you know, that film, because it's not it's not the sort of film I'm doing, and I didn't want it just to be a copy film. The term Nephilim originally comes from the Bible. In Genesis it speaks about these angels who came down and had sex with these women and created these beings called Nephilim, who are like hybrids. And if you read the book of Enoch, which was once considered a book of the Bible and then rejected later, then it had some pretty outlandish sort of ideas and stories. So in the book of Enoch they expound upon who the Nephilim are and who the Watchers are. And, you know, they give them all names and traits and personalities, their own free will, their own ability to make decisions. And I was much more interested in that whole concept that, you know, some of these Watchers and Nephilim were good and some were bad, and they were sometimes free thinking. You know, I don't believe they were literal angels, as the Bible, you know, may have claimed. I think it was just a definition of what were these creatures that came down. We'll call them angels because they came from heaven and they, you know, they spoke strange and they were different from us and seemed to be much more intelligent. So obviously they must be from God because these are higher beings. But these higher beings, as at least in the book of Enoch and touched upon in the book of Genesis, filled with human frailties and made mistakes and had problems and had wars and had arguments and disagreements and, you know, had emotions. The other part of the book of Enoch was talking about genetic manipulation, very clearly crossbreeding of angels and humans and creating monsters and all sorts of wild, exotic ideas, which I thought was pretty fascinating for a book that was apparently written way back in the beginning of modern man. It's certainly fertile ground to start you know, touching upon. I'm not claiming any of this is fact, though there's some people who probably will think this is a factual film. I'm just surmising that this could have been something like this. And I mean, it kind of helps tie in everything, it helps make sense of what these biblical writers were talking about. The film was shot in Los Angeles, obviously, and was really shot in Los Angeles, basically because I couldn't afford to fly anywhere else. And I actually did steal a couple of shots from an earlier film called Nephilim, which did preempt this invasion. At the end of the film, you kind of see the invading forces coming in. So it was nice to sort of continue the story onwards. My film, Bipolar Armageddon, is a much more of a horror film. You know, takes place after the invasion, after most of the people are wiped out. It really doesn't reference the Nephilim very heavily, but it's in the same universe as a touch of the aftermath of the war, shall we say. If you read H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, probably the first alien invasion novel ever written, obviously, it speaks about the aliens being overcome by biological warfare, you know, catching the common cold from the humans after drinking their blood. I guess I subconsciously played with that idea. I wasn't even aware of it until I looked back at the film. I thought, oh, this is a bit like War of the Worlds, but I was really interested in the concept of somebody sacrificing their life to save the remnants of humanity. And that was really inspired by the stories of the Holocaust, about people who would sacrifice themselves so that their children may live. And I thought this is a pretty noble thing to do. How would you feel when you were being led to be executed, knowing that, okay, your sacrifice is allowing other people to live, but what are you feeling at that moment? And I was really fascinated with what goes through a person's head at that point. And I think this is the ultimate hero, is for somebody to give their life for others. This is the ultimate sacrifice. I wonder how many of us really can do this. And so, it's an interesting concept of what makes a hero, what truly makes a hero. It's not somebody who can run around and swing a sword and do this and that. It's somebody who's consciously can say, I will sacrifice my life, to save others. I believe this is something that we as humanity should aspire to be like, because we're a very selfish species. We're a very self-serving race, and myself included. But to actually take that ultimate sacrifice really would speak to us as a race of beings. That's what makes us human. It's our ability to love, to give, to stand above our animal instincts. We're doing not what we're programmed to do, but what we choose to do. And I guess that's the message of this film. It's trying to get away from that animalistic thing. We live, we breathe, we eat, we have sex, we do everything based upon the animal instinct within us. There's a part of me, at least, that aspires to be more than just the animal, and that's kind of what I'm exploring in this film. It's saying, we should stand above our basic instincts and be something more, aspire to be something more. We are flesh, so we're always going to be corrupt, but it's certainly something we can hope and dream for.
How you doing? Name's Mike. Ran out of gas. Don't need much. Got a siphon? Wait a minute. I know you. You're that guy on TV. Can I get a picture?
They're getting smarter.
They're learning.
You think so?
They're adapting to our planetary environment.
What are you, a scientist?
Chemical biologist. Francie.
I'm Dr. Brenner. Pleased to meet you. Oh no, come on.
Nice place.
Thank you. Look, I have this idea. I think we should organize a resistance. I mean, really cut them down, so we can just get the people together. What do you think?
I think the smart thing to do would be to join the winning team.
What?
Beats living like a rat waiting to die. I've heard rumors about integration.
Integration. Like, become one of them?
Wait up! You've got to listen to me. There are thousands of us. We have a whole network ready to fight and overthrow. These aliens are slow, stupid. They're a pushover.
It's a hive mind. The drones are useless, yes, but when connected, they are one mind. They are far more intelligent than you can imagine.
You've seen this?
Yes.
Have you seen underneath their armor?
No.
Me neither. Brent, they're taking young women off the street. We need you.
I suggest you leave. You can't be fraternizing with the Resistance.
Just like old times, huh? So what? Gonna turn me in?
Go. And stay off the back streets.
What the hell happened to you?
The Nephilim invaders should be stopped at all costs, and we must never be slaves to their...
Were you followed?
Of course not.
Give me that, give me that.
Close the door.
Smells like cat food.
This is my recipe.
Is it cat food?
Used to feed your pets leftovers. Hello.
That's not what I'm asking. It's fucking cat food!
No, it ain't cat.
Enough! Eat. Sit down. You too.
So you hear about downtown?
We heard something.
You're not supposed to recook this tuna. It's pre-cooked.
This is meat substitute. Try it.
Look, apparently there's this monorail on West 2nd Street. Government must have built it. Goes all the way to the Edwards Air Force Base. On the other side.
You gonna taste it?
Everyone's headed downtown.
What?
It's a way out.
It's a trap. They're gonna go scoop you up on the other side.
There's a chance.
It's a trap. Listen to me, I failed. I tried 6 times. It's always a trap.
Really?
You're not even thinking straight.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
The old timer. He got a signal from the outside.
What?
Yeah, he's got this old spam radio.
Ham radio.
Anyway, so he gets a signal from the outside, and get this. It is from Little Rock.
What?
Yeah, what?
Can't get a signal. It won't go through the shields or the walls.
So what did the old man say he heard?
I don't know. People, I guess.
Thought everyone outside the wall was dead.
No, they're not.
Well, we've got to try. It's a sign.
Enough! Both of you. Move, move, move. Scooch.
Babe, it's nice to have hope. Truth? You're alive because of me, trusting my instincts. You absolutely must trust me. Maybe there's a million or so of us left. If we're gonna win this war, we're gonna just have to fight each and every day, and that is it. Are we clear?
My daughter's
Dead. Okay.
Why does it smell like this? Shower? Wash basin? Water? Toilet? Toilet paper?
Don't.
Escape plans?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So were you married?
Is, she got killed.
Sorry.
Yeah. The day that we got captured by the aliens, I also got caught with another woman. Yeah.
Did you get a chance to say sorry?
No. Yeah.
You know, the last time I spoke to my daughter, I was shouting at her.
Really?
Do anything to have that moment back.
I'm pretty sure you'll get that chance again. You got good instincts about this. I think your daughter's alive.
You imagine how much remorse there is?
Yeah.
I mean, every human being alive must be thinking, if only I'd said, if only I'd done.
Right.
Just one big ball of remorse.
6 extra genes. It's remarkable.
Engineered themselves to be superior.
Can you imagine what they're capable of?
If you could choose your own upgrades, what would you do?
Well, possibilities are endless.
Overlords. What are they like?
Individuals, they have unusual eyes. They live for thousands of years.
You like them?
They're a higher species than what we could aspire to.
What? I've heard about the prisons. Rumors. You've heard?
Yes,
And?
it's for the greater good.
Your ex, she's been locked up.
I heard.
You can get her out?
I can't draw any attention. You spoke to the resistance leaders?
They're outside the walls. A whole army, bombers, tanks, soldiers, just waiting for the order.
Where?
They won't tell me.
Tell them to surrender peacefully. They cannot win.
Get my head if it wasn't attached. If you had a daughter, you'd understand. She's resourceful, like me. Clever, tough.
You have hope,
Yes.
and you will be disappointed.
Right over there.
Cut, did he knock out his eye? You okay? Did you just knock his eyeball out?
No, not this piece of.
Broke his nose.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I figured it would be.
Crack me across here.
Oh shit, that's a good piece too. Oh, can we
Yeah. Okay. I'll go. I think the wood glue would work on this.
Yeah, something. First bit, oh yeah, just can you check? Don't have to jump down so much. Just
Told you cooking was bad.
Oh, God, ladies, you will never believe what I just...
once again, always funny.
Sorry, did you
It's all
see
right.
me in it?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We
Right,
still
that's
isn't
it. Just gotta
Oh,
get it out. It's
I
that
got this.
fucking
Oh, oh, just cut there. I can just see your face when you lift up, Mr. Nephilim. Can you drop that?
Let us out!
Good reaction on the cowboy too. That was great. Nice. Come forward. Call him the scene stealer. Nice. I like it. That got me a scene again. God, that was good. Action. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. This is disgusting. Oh my goodness. Let's just do that final popping. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lose it. I'm going the wrong way again. C97C, Coruscant. Extreme close up. And action.
The other Nephilim and I were wondering if we could order a pizza.
Connect with the hive mind. Pose the question and wait for a solution.
There's no. Oh yeah, back that name. That was awesome. Nice, nice.
I got laughing.
You okay?
I don't like it. It's gone, boy. No reloads.
Sorry, cut there. She stumbled. She nearly went. You nearly stuck your head up her ass, didn't you?
God, are you alright? I'm alright.
It was like nearly a head up her ass. Just too excited here.
Wow.
Can you answer me the meaning of your life? What is wrong and what is right? Tell me why the river flows into the sea. Why a bird is flying free. Colors changing, black and white is still the same. See the truth, it's just a game. You are standing all alone before the heavens gate. Let's ask what is love and what is hate. Tell me how to discover you a truly friend. Show me where is the beginning, where is the end. Tell me why there is no rainbow in the night. Did you ever saw the light?
The City of Angels is now the last major city standing, and Governor Brent has authorized the building of a security wall. Citizens in LA County are ordered to report to government checkpoints for registration. This is George Noory from Coast to Coast AM, and I urge all of you to join the resistance. The Nephilim invaders should be stopped at all costs, and we must never be slaves to their